Today we'll make Italian chicken with frozen cheese tortellini. I've chopped half an onion, 2 Roma tomatoes, half a yellow pepper, and the rest of the red bell pepper from our ramen video from a couple of days ago. I'm going to use jarred sauce, but that's what this is for, to kind of fancy it up, such as it is. So I put a little olive oil in the pan. Feel free to use vegetable oil. If you use bacon grease, if you say bacon grease, use bacon grease. It's up to you. So into this pan with oil, I'm going to scrape all of our vegetables. And we'll saute them until they get soft. Always add salt and pepper. I'm also going to add a little bit of Italian seasoning. I don't have oregano, but this has marjoram, basil, rosemary, thyme, oregano, savory, and sage. So we got it covered. We got all bases covered. I put this pot of water on to boil. I put a little bit of salt in it and I covered it. And now I'm going to take the cover off and I'm going to add the tortellini. So now the tortellini is in the pot and we're going to let that boil. It says ready in 3 minutes, so we'll test their clean. So I cooked the vegetables until they were soft and I removed them from the pan. I put them in a bowl for now. I put 2 chicken breasts into the pan. On one side I seasoned with the salt, the pepper, and the Italian seasoning. And now I'm going to do the same thing with this side. You want to cook it about medium heat because you don't want the chicken to burn before it cooks through. And chicken should be about 160 degrees at a safe temperature to eat. So if you don't have a thermometer, you can get one fairly inexpensive. If not, wait till it's almost white on top. This is not done because it's still pink. So now I've covered it to let it cook. And while this is cooking, let's talk about summer. The hotter and hotter it gets, we'll probably be doing more crock pot meals, not so many air fryer meals. I'm wary of air fryer meals because everybody's fryer is different. What might work for one fryer might not work for another. So we might be looking at more crock pot meals and freezing portions. So you won't have to turn your stove on for weeks at a time if we're lucky. So I've just tested the thickest part of the chicken and it was well over 160. So I'm going to go ahead and flip it now. And if you don't have a thermometer, you can see how it's turning lighter pink and white in some areas. That means it's cooking through. So let's turn it over. Nice and brown. So today we'll experiment. I think, so the chicken's done. It's all nice and golden brown. I think I'm going to heat the sauce up with the chicken. So I'm going to put the vegetables back in. I look at my past videos and I find myself getting kind of aggressive with the spoon tap, so I'm trying not to do that. If you ever have trouble opening a jar, sometimes it helps to tap the bottom. Hop. Okay, we're going to put the sauce in. I don't know about you guys, but I always put a little bit of water in the jar to get the rest out. Don't want to waste any. We'll stir that up. I forgot to say it when I first put the chicken in. It took about 4 minutes to get brown with the cover on. And then I just did another 4 minutes on the other side. But please use the thermometer if you can. And it depends on the thickness of your chicken as well. So I'm going to recover that. About medium heat. So the pasta cooked. I kept it in for about 5 minutes. So I guess their 3-minute claim is accurate. So good for them. So I've drained it. I'm going to put a little bit on the plate. I heated the sauce, the vegetables, and the chicken for about 10 minutes. Place the chicken breast on top of the pasta. Top it with sauce. Some shredded Parmesan. There's your Italian chicken with cheese tortellini.